Hey, it's Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews. Welcome back to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews. Brand new from the Smuttynose Brewery of Portsmouth, New Hampshire is their Frankenlager, just released in 2014. Comes in with an alcohol by volume of 7.3% ABV. It is an India Pale Lager. I figured I would do something from Smuttynose this week because they are just about to open their brand new brewery. At the end of this week, they're having this big celebration where they've opened this new brewery out on a farm in Portsmouth, and it's going to give them a whole lot more space, a whole lot more brewing capability, and there's been a lot of press coverage around it here in New Hampshire. So I figured I would drink one of their newer beers, although this was probably brewed at the old brewery because the new one hasn't officially opened yet. I think their Bouncy House beers are the ones that are going to be the first ones brewed in the new brewery. I believe that's what I read. I'm not 100% certain, so correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, little Smuttynose cap there. Anyway, I'm going to give this a pour and check it out. I haven't had this one before. It's brand new in 2014, so we're going to give it a pour. An India Pale Lager, IPL. All right. Take a look at that. Pour it into, of course, a Smuttynose glass. And we're getting a slightly unfiltered, just a bit of a haze, a slightly milky, pale golden yellow color. A slight haze, not sure if that's a chill haze or if that's an unfermented, an unfiltered type haze, but there's a bit of a slight haze going on here with busy carbonation and leading up to a white head. Aroma-wise, getting some of those nice cracker and biscuit pale malts. Also getting kind of a yeast character here. A little yeasty. Not a heavy yeast note, but I'm picking up a slight lager yeast note of some kind, just because it has that sort of creaminess that I pick up when I notice the yeast. But other than that, it has a nice citrus type feel to it. Maybe a little pine, pale malts, cracker malts. They seem to be it smells really like basically like a Pilsner is what kind of smells like, with a bit of a slight smooth bite to it on the nose. Checking out the flavor. Ooh, burped already. This has got a nice flavor. It's very interesting. First of all, the body is, I'd say, smooth. I'd put it light to refreshing. But there's a nice bitterness that kicks in on the end here. Getting those biscuit malts, those toasted biscuit malts that accompany the style, which to me is more like a Pilsner than it is a pale lager. But it's I am picking up this sort of Pilsner character. Those golden sort of sweet toasted characters. And then there's this nice citrus, tropical fruit kind of hoppiness that plays up at the end. Holds together good on the tongue, doesn't break down into carbonation bubbles. Not sure if it tells me what the IBUs are on this. I don't see it, but feels like it's in the 30 to 40 range or something like that. This one says best by November 8th of 2014. So here I am in end of May, so I guess I'm pretty well ahead of schedule. A pretty easy drinking beer, but there's a real nice crispy hoppy bite here. It's sort of a citrus type bite, and the yeast plays in with a toasted malt character, a toasted biscuit character, but there's definitely a nice clean crisp finale going on here, kind of like what you get in a good Pilsner. But this is an IPL, so I keep saying Pilsner, but that's kind of what it reminds me more of, because the hop bite is not super strong. It's just enough to balance out the toasted characters and give it this kind of crispy, clean finish. And this is the kind of beer that would probably do very well on a nice warm spring day, maybe even a summer day. It's got just enough bite, just enough character, and just enough refreshing quality to it that would be nice on a really warm day. And it's been pretty warm the last few days, though today when I'm recording this review it's gloomy, grim, cloudy, and about 50 degrees. But other than that, if it was a nice warm day in the mid-60s or around 70, good New Hampshire type weather, I think this would be go really, really well. Drink it along with a barbecue or something like that. I mean, I like it. You know, it has a nice crisp finish to it, a nice bite, a nice little bite, a little tropical citrus and a good toasted malt character. So it's a nice beer from Smuttynose. This is the Smuttynose Frankenlager. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.